So now we're going to work on the thighs, front of the thighs. So we're going to start higher, about level with the crease under your butt cheek. So we'll go for upper thigh first, then we're going to go for mid thigh, and then down towards the knees. Okay, so the yin pose will be the Sphinx. So you're going to come down onto your tummy first of all, and just get your body as comfortable as possible, elbows under the shoulders. So I'm going to position one tennis ball on each side and try and level it with that crease under your butt cheek, so kind of towards the centre, onto that fleshy part of the front of the thigh. Can't quite see it there. It's just underneath the thighs there, and then the same on the other side. So just under your butt. Okay, so tuck the toes under and rest your elbows under your shoulders. So we're going to do some leg lift and lowers. We're going to do one leg at a time. So with the leg that you're not working on, you can either have the toes tucked or the foot flat. So what I'm going to do is lift and lower my leg. So it just lifts slightly off the ground and then back down. Now you can either keep the tennis ball in the center, or you can move it slightly further out to the side. So this is working more on a kind of pressure, a trigger point pressure release. So we squeeze and lift, then lift and hold, and I want you to bend and straighten. Now I don't know about you, but that certainly increases it a little bit. So bend, because as you're bending your knee, you're contracting the quads, so you should be able to feel something happening there. And then relax that leg, keep the tennis ball there. Let's do the same on the other side. So toes tucked, we're going to lift the leg straight and then tap it down. So keep the leg straight, so you're lifting your knee as well, the whole leg. So you squeeze and lift. So not just the foot, that's like it's like one of those 80s LBT exercises. So the whole leg, squeeze, whole leg. And then bend at the knee, so bring heel to butt. Can we all feel this? Thumbs up for yes? Good. I could see your thumb just lifting up there, Kathy. Now it depends on your thighs as to whether you're going to feel this more intensely as you move lower down, or this may be the most intense spot. All right, so we're going to move it down a little bit towards the center. So back into Sphinx pose. Right side, maybe, I don't know, 4 lifts. Okay, so have a look at what I'm doing. I'm keeping my legs straight. I'm just lifting slightly off the floor. So lift and then lower. Do 4 or 5 with straight leg, and then, 4 or 5, bent leg. Oh, that's nice. Not so great after you've done a workout on the legs. That should be getting right in, I don't know if the sweet spot is the right term to use, but it should be getting right into that spot in the quads. Oh, it kind of feels nice, but not nice at the same time though, doesn't it? Okay, do the same on the other side. Ooh. Okay, so straighten and release. Straighten and release. I've just snuck the tennis ball out on that side for a little bit. So yeah, centre of the thigh is definitely the most intense part. I've got a nice relaxation pose at the end to help you all forgive me. Okay, so bend at the knee, bring your heel towards your butt, and then straighten. If your thighs feel like they've had enough, then you can leave it there. But the option is to move the tennis balls further down to the knees. Okay, so once you've done 4 or 5 bend and straightens, then we move them down towards the knees. If you would like to skip that, then I would like you to come into the superior pose. So that's with the body completely flat, your forehead resting onto your hands and the legs relaxed. But if we can, let's see if we can do the lower half of the quads. So now it should maybe not be quite as intense. So 4 single leg lifts and then 4 heel to butts. And then on the other side, I mean, you can do both together if you want, but that's just maybe a little bit too cruel. And it's a little bit harder to balance. So now when you're done, release the tennis ball. So when you've done the lift and lowers on each side, release the tennis balls, come down onto your hands. So let your forehead rest onto the hands, or you could even interlace the hands around the back of the head into the superior pose. So you've also kind of stretched your lower back quite a bit, so that's why I'm bringing you into a nice neutral position. Slowly lift yourself up. So up onto the forearms first, then up onto the hands. Maybe take a few rounds of cat and cow once you're up on your hands and knees, just to release out the back. Okay, so